morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
Today is Friday, May 27, 2011, and it's just about 11:30 here in the city of New Bedford. We're here to begin Hello, Cabo Verde, which is a conference, convention, exhibition, tremendous festival and celebration of the Cape Verde community, not only here in New Bedford, but in our region and around the world. And it begins with this flag-raising ceremony today, and then tonight there'll be an opening ceremony which will begin at 6 p.m. at the Whaling Museum. I want to say a few quick things for background about this great conference / convention / gathering, exhibition, educational opportunity, celebrating heritage, culture, arts, economic development, and the ties between New Bedford, the first home port of Cape Verdeans, and Cape Verde. Back in August of 2010, a very ambitious committee came to the mayor's office and indicated that they had spoken to a number of citizens, a number of city councilors around our city, and thought that they would like to have a conference here in New Bedford, somewhere around the Memorial Day weekend, to bring in people from all over the region and world to celebrate Cape Verdean culture, but also to build strong ties, to build educational ties and economic development ties. And at first they indicated that they thought the scale would be one that they would be able to do this conference in one of our schools. And after speaking for a few minutes, we indicated we've just come off this very, very successful conference, convention, exhibition down at State Pier for the maritime industry, and wouldn't it be great to begin instituting a year-round type of presence for this type of mini convention activities in the city of New Bedford. A new hotel, many new restaurants, beautiful city, citizens that are very, very anxious to welcome visitors in. This planning committee, the Hello Cabo Verde Planning Committee, took that conversation and brought it to new heights. Their diligence has been so impressive. They began meeting every Friday night in the Ashley Room since October. Other than a short break for the holidays, in which they still work during the week, they have met every Friday night. They have put together the details that are needed to begin the first conference. And it seems to me that this will be very successful just measured by the heart, the ambition, and the energy that's been put in it. And I know it's going to be very successful. It's the beginning of a long number of other conferences that will come to the New Bedford area because of this specific diligent effort. And I want to thank them all very much. The Planning Committee has done tremendous work, and I want to thank them. In addition, I want to thank all the different community ties that have stepped up on this, all the different city employees, our state DCR, our Economic Development Office, our Harbor Development Commission, everyone who's been involved in this. You'll hear from Brian Gomes in a minute, President of the City Council. City Council has been involved in this effort as well. But this is what it takes to build community activities, community events. And as we continue to strive for different ways to showcase our city, great things will come from it. So I expect we'll hear in 6 months, a year, 2, 3 years from now, the reason I came to New Bedford was because of Hello Cabo Verde. The reason I came to New Bedford was because of one of the workshops I went to this weekend. The reason I came was it had nothing to do with that. I heard about the city as a result of it. I came down, met everyone, and said I want to be part of this great community. So great things bring great things, and I want to again acknowledge the absolute dedication of the committee. Now, before we go any further, what we have to do is raise our flags, the flag of the United States of America and the flag of Cape Verde. And in order to do that, we are going to have the national anthems. The national anthems will be sung by Candida Rose. In addition, we have the honor guard here who is going to present the colors as we raise the flags, and then we will have a short speaking program. Then I'm going to turn it over to Carlos Amato, who is going to go through the events of this evening and make sure that everyone understands exactly how we can participate and help. So the first thing we will do is raise the flag of the United States of America. Candy?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave? Canta, irmão, canta, meu irmão, que a liberdade hino e homem a certeza, com dignidade inteiramente, no pó da ilha nua, na despenhadeira da vida, esperança é do tamanho de mar que nos abraças, sentinelas de mares e ventos, perseverante entre as estrelas e o Atlântico. Então é o cântico de liberdade. Canta, irmão, canta, meu irmão, que a liberdade é hino e o homem a certeza.
I want to thank members of the Cape Verdean vets. I want to thank also the New Bedford Junior ROTC Honor Guard. I want to make note of the fact that our Junior ROTC competed nationwide and came in with the highest honors, finishing in the top 10 in the United States. So we thank them for being here. Going to introduce some individuals and then ask Council President Brian Goins to speak, and then we're going to turn the program over to Carlos, who's going to go through a number of the different activities that are planned for the weekend. First, we have a number of different individuals here who represent our international delegation, the individuals that we rely on each and every day to make sure that our city is connected internationally to all the different countries that our communities are from. And we have with us today the ambassador from Cape Verde, Fatima Villegas. She is here today with us again. Cape Verde General Counsel Pedro Carvalho is here today with us. Our Consul General from Portugal, Gracia Fonseca. Representing Congressman Frank, and as I mentioned, Congressman Frank today earlier to the media, Congressman Frank will be here Sunday at 12:45 to speak at the conference. Inez Gonzalez-Droulet. Now, I also want to point out we have many members of New Bedford Police Department here today who are in the crowd. Captain Cadero, I know I saw earlier, members of our police department. We also have, though, representing our fire department, Fire Chief Gomes is here. Fire Chief Gomes. And Deputy Chief Cadera is here. And we want to thank them. Now, the reason I mentioned both groups is because they are going to be intricately involved in the conference. I know our fire department will be providing fire watches where necessary. I know our police department will be providing patrols and details. I want to thank them very much for their help with the conference. Now, what I'd like to do is turn over the podium to the President of the City Council, Brian Gomes.
Thank you very much, Mayor Lang. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. Being of Cape Verdean descent, this is a very proud day. And we have a committee of Hello Cabo Verde 2011 Expo that has been working very diligently and very hard to make this day and this weekend come to reality. And I would ask you at this time to give them a round of applause because they have done a super job. If you haven't been down on the State Pier yet today, it is very impressive what you see and what the weekend has to offer. This is an opportunity not only for the city of New Bedford to shine, but 10 other islands of the Cape Verde Islands will shine here today. The opportunity that this Expo brings is not only one to have a festival down at the waterfront, the food of the cultural diversity of the culture of Cape Verde. It's an opportunity for many people to come together. It's an opportunity also for investment in Cape Verde. Now, I heard about this back a couple of years ago when I attended a conference in Boston when we had the first airliner come in from Cape Verde, when they were speaking of, at that time, of what the opportunities could be in Cape Verde with the connection back here in the city of New Bedford where the Cape Verdean people are so enriched and part of the history of this city and very proudly have been way back to the whaling days of what today could bring. And I think this is just the start of many, many more expos in the city and an opportunity for the chain that links us all together with the islands of Cape Verde and the city of New Bedford and its people to become even tighter, to become one that is enriched, to one that brings opportunity, as I said, and for us to take care of a place, and in return, the return will be one that I think is just magnificent. And you can't even put a finger on it because I just feel it in my blood that this is an opportunity for us to really shine and really shine with the Cape Verde Islands. To the committee, again, you've done a fantastic job, and I know there's so many of you that have been involved and worked so diligently and so hard. We are so proud that you are from the city of New Bedford. The work that you have done to bring the dignitaries here, to bring everyone here, is just phenomenal. This weekend is going to be one for the city of New Bedford to shine. I would urge every citizen of the city, whether you are Cape Verdean or not, because as I've said before, if you lay on the beach for a couple hours, we're all Cape Verdean. Please have a great weekend, and congratulations to all. Thank you very much for the opportunity. While I'm up here, I also would like to acknowledge the presence of members of the City Council that have joined us today, and that is Steve Martins from Ward 2, the Councilor from Ward 4, Bruce Duart of Cape Verdean descent, the good colleague from Ward 5, Jane Gonsalves. Thank you very much for the opportunity. God bless you. Let's have a great... Who else is here? Linda Morad is still here. And Linda, I apologize, wherever you are. Councilor Morad also is here with us. To everyone, let's have a safe weekend. Let's enjoy it. Let's make some business happen that will only grow both sides. And the connection is one, as I said, it's a chain that I feel is getting real tight, and it's going to be a good one. God bless everyone, and have a great weekend.
Thank you, Brian. There's one note that I would like to make, which I think is very important, and anyone who's been in this city understands this probably better than most. Candida Rose comes to sing at just about every event that we have of note and never needs music. I want you to think about that next time you're planning an event. You don't have to worry about bringing a band or having a band box. Candida Rose comes, sings at every event we have of note, before ambassadors, senators, congressmen, presidents, and does not need music as an accompaniment. So thank you very much, Candida. Ambassador Vega would like to welcome all of us, and then I have a resolution to present to her. So, Ambassador.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everybody. My warmest welcome to everybody here. I wish, before starting my short message, to say how grateful and how pleased I'm here in this city, in this welcoming city of New Bedford, that has embraced the Cape Verdeans since the whaling campaign, and have created all the conditions for the Cape Verdeans to strive, but also to flourish and to be empowered and to participate and contribute to the history of this city, but also to the development, to the welfare, and to the heritage culture. We are very proud of your contribution, and as Cape Verdean ambassador, I would like to say that really it's so great to come here and to see how striving and how entrepreneurship, the spirit of entrepreneurship that our diaspora has here. And the organization of this event is a clear demonstration of this innovative spirit and entrepreneurship of the Cape Verdeans that live here and contribute to the welfare and to the development of this beautiful city of New Bedford. I also would like to welcome some members that are here, but before that I also would like to recognize the presence of the President of the City Council, Brian Gomez, and all members of the City Council here, our good friend, Consul General Graça Fonseca of Portugal, Inês Gonçalves from the office of the Congressman Bernard Frank, and all of you that are here to help us organize this event and make this event a very successful event. I'm sure that it will be a very successful event for all the good work and all the efforts that the committee has put together for it to be a successful event. And I'm also sure that it will be followed by other important measures in order to promote commercial, and not only commercial links, but also economic and cultural links between Cape Verde and the US, between Cape Verde and the city of New Bedford. In Cape Verde, there are already conditions that are enabling, that favor this type of relations. And here in the state also, there are facilities that have been created by the administration in order to promote those type of relationship. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm sure that this will be a great event. And I will here enjoy everyone, every citizen of this beautiful city to participate and here to benefit not only from our culture, but also to try to know a little bit more about the opportunities that we have in Cape Verde, the potential that we have, not only to promote cultural activities, but also to promote investment and to promote tourism. So please participate, be there. We are very great. We'll be very pleased to have you there. Thank you so much for your participation here. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. My understanding also is Terry Noel, who we all are very, very familiar with, is here today representing Senator Montigny and also representing the entire delegation, Tony Cabral, Steve Canessa, Bob Kazera, and Chris Markey. So we want to thank Terry for being here on behalf of the delegation. Now, the next Carlos Amata, if you would come up, we have a resolution on behalf of myself and the City Council, all the citizens of the City of New Bedford, congratulating the Expo Committee for all their work and diligence. We'd like you to take this on behalf of the City with our tremendous appreciation. And thank you very much for this. I'm now going to turn over the mic to Carlos, and he's going to give us a great overview as to the planning and exactly all the different details regarding the Expo. Carlos.
Thank you, Mayor Lang. I just want to say really heartfelt thank you to the Mayor's office and every city department for bending backwards to get this thing done. And I want to recognize two people, and that's Tony Neves, who is the brainchild behind this Expo, and Carlos Medina, who stepped up and took the job as chairman. I'm sure that they both have had a few sleepless nights. So, yeah. And Candida, thank you for that wonderful rendition. It was well done. Thank you.
Bring Tony and Carlos.
Tony and Carlos, you come up for a minute. Just come stand over here. All right? You don't have to talk. Now, as the flag raising is done, at 6 o'clock this evening, we will have the opening ceremony at the Whirling Museum. And just want to say thank you to James Russell that's going to be welcoming us there this evening. We will have some opening remarks, and there will be some background music and some refreshments. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., the Expo will start at the State Pier. And also, I want to say thank you to the folks at the State Pier from the state, representing the state, because they also worked very hard to get this thing done. So from 9 to 5 tomorrow, the Expo will be there for everybody to visit. Its admission is free. We will have several companies represented. When I say several, I think I'm talking in the neighborhood of 40 to 50. They will be there. There will be workshops between the hours of 9 to 12:30. Workshops that's going to be dealing with opportunities of investments and dealing with the tourism industries in Cape Verde. Institute of Communities that's going to be doing a workshop on the diaspora contribution. There will be a workshop on the history of Cape Verde. There will be a workshop on discovering our roots in Cape Verde. Agenda of transformation of Cape Verde tourism. We will have a Cape Verdean American business opportunity workshop. There will be a workshop geared towards the youth of our community, which will be investment in Cape Verde through education, and also in introduction to investment in Cape Verde. And from 1 to 4, we will have a few tours set up. The Ernestina will have a tour at the State Pier on the half hour from 1 to 4. And we will have a tour that will start at 1 o'clock at the State Pier, which will be the Black Heritage Trail, and that will be guided by Lee Blake. And there will also be opportunity for a shopping tour in the downtown of New Bedford area. They will be from 5 to 7, we will have a cocktail hour and a book signing presentation by Jeannie Costa. The book is entitled The Making of the Cape Verdean, which was written by Manuel E. Costa Sr. And that's Jeannie's father, and I know some of you know Butch Costa, that's his father as well. And some other brothers and sisters as well. We will have a youth round table, which will be at the United Fishermen Club. That will be from 7 to 9 p.m. So any young person that's interested, please direct them in that way so that they can learn about any aspect of anything that they wish to do in Cape Verde. And there will be a youth dance or those who are young at heart from 9 to 1. It'll be featuring Zé Delgado and JJ, and that will also be at the United Fishermen. On Sunday, the Expo will continue from 9 to 5, and we will also have the workshops again, that they will repeat, and we will have the tours in the afternoon, and there will be an exhibition, art and exhibition and reception from 3 to 5 at Colo Colo Gallery. That will be featuring Bella Duarte. She's an artist from Cabo Verde and the founder of the Resistant Cooperative in São Vicente. And we'll close with a gala event, a dinner dance, featuring Laura. If you haven't heard her sing or perform, then I think you need to be there. And that will be at the United Fishermen Club. And while this is all going on, we will also be displaying cultural activities from each island. So every island throughout Saturday and Sunday will be represented in one form or another. And at 12:45 Sunday afternoon, we expect to see Congressman Bonnie Franks will deliver some remarks at the State Pier. Thank you very much, and hope to see you throughout the weekend, and let's enjoy it and have a great time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carlos. Now, we have coffee and pastries inside. We hope that you will come by, say hello right now, and we will see you tonight at 6 o'clock at the Whaling Museum. Let's have a great weekend. Thank you very much.
I just want to mention one more organization in the city that was very, very instrumental in pulling this off, and that's the Cape Verdean Association. Emmanuel Dias and Raquel Dias. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, right here. Right here.